Þarf 49ers. Samt að þeir eru með glaðan quarterback. Hvað liða þarf á? Patriots. Okkur. Veldu bara lið sem þú ætlar að vera og ég skal vera eitthvað lið. Fuck it, 49ers bara. Særu, Svenni. Kurl.
Þú ert ekkert live fyrir mér, Grímur.
Ekki.
Nei.
Jú, on air. Bruh.
Bruh, hana. Hvað er þið byrjaðir að spila þér ennþá bara í menjú eða?
Dríðum ekki. Bruh, ég er að fara að tapa undir mikk og ég þarf að fucking eyða lífinu í eitthvað rust. Ég er bara að fara að eyða coins í hann leik.
Því, what I grind, bruh.
Bara að kaupa pakka.
Bro, hættu bara að spila FIFA og byrja að spila Madden. FIFA er fucking gubblegur leikur.
Þú ert aldrei að spila Madden.
Nei, þú ert ekki að spila nýtt.
Já, Mikki er bara alltaf að spila.
Já, ég þól ekki Mikka við nefnir spilum hannum. Nei.
Hehe.
Veitu hvað, er Mikki Bills? Fucking Grímur og fucking að fara að abjúsa fucking Deebo Samuel í running back.
Yep. Go 2 yards.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
From the 25 on second down, Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be...
Hann og fucking Deebo eru fucking stórhættir í þessu liði, sko.
I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up second down.
Oh my god, that throw deep. Fucking 2-man coverage.
Ja.
But how about a little credit to the defense?
On second and 10, Garoppolo.
Nej!
Hvað er interception, eða?
And the Bills are going to get possession.
Throw out of sack.
That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, and a turnover on the first
Ég
possession.
kaldur, bruh.
How you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like
Hvað þeir eru bara báðir í suggestions í fucking defense.
they may rethink.
Það er eitthvað annað liðlegt.
Ég get alveg farið í.
Second and 11.
Ekki, þú kannt fá leikinn. Nei, guð, ég er að horfa á marga á YouTube sem Martin. Það er engin suggestion í fucking defense.
That's caught by his tight end Dawson Knox.
Þarf bara að læra á line-upið.
Left side, it's a foot race.
Nei, ég trúi því ekki.
Hann breakaði tackleið, bruh.
Dawson Knox, 61 yards. And the Bills on just 2 plays have taken the lead. And that is off the left upright. It's no good.
Hvað klúraði því?
So with
Ég er að fara að vinna hann.
AT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taking it about the 1. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Ég átti að fara í Washington fucking.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers.
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. They're going to run the sweep. It's
Fuck!
Samuel, and that play went nowhere.
Það er að reyna að fá fucking Samuel að jet sweepa.
The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Like.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete to Dwelly, his tight end. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Bro, 4 mínútur er svo lítið, sko.
After one.
Venjulegt, venjulegt er 10 mín, bre.
First and 10. And he'll give it here to his right.
Já.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again second and 10. Garoppolo.
Hvernig er það hægt að fucking svindla samt í fucking Madden? Ég fatt ekki, sko.
And he's got a first down and it's made at the Bills 18.
This has been a nice
Oi!
a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there.
Ég er bestur í þessum leika.
A very strong drive as a response.
Hvað er þetta, Debo, eða?
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Samuel bringing in the slant. And the Niners are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Lilla slantið.
And what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route. and then breaks it off usually after about 3 to 4 steps.
Þetta þróa smá
That is caught by the
dýp.
tight end, Kittle.
Þetta bara
49ers.
þriðningur.
2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Niners, if they can convert the extra point, they'll grab the lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. They take the lead here at 7-6.
Hvað er ég að gera, bro?
The touchdown, it's Robbie
Hvað
Gould.
mikið er að tapa?
Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie.
Þetta skelluðu på.
Já. Ég ætti að vera að taka fíkul í smástund.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Átt alltaf í fucking man coverage, samt, sko. Það er svo skellulegt, sko.
Gonna do that again.
And when you start plotting for this,
Það var að trappa mig, bro.
what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and
Kjaftaði,
counters
þetta var trapp.
because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Maður sagði ekki trapp þegar maður sér það, sko.
This first half of football. A reminder coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he's going to have a Bills first down.
Það er þetta, hann er ekki með fucking
And that's a nice
trappi frá Buccaneers. Á, ertu með playbooki eða?
and at that yardage,
Ok.
they can run that plan any down.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. The Nick Bosa so quick on the outside. He gets in there to bring him down. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Here's Allen. He's got
Nei!
Stephon Diggs. Pass the
Ég trúi ekki, bro.
Ói, maður.
Stephon Diggs.
Þetta var viðbjöður.
And the Bills have retaken the lead. This time the extra point up and good.
Bro, þetta var þetta besta play sem ég séð, sko.
Hvað þróar? Dragon spacing?
Touchdown pass to kick it away.
Hvað slant bara, eða? Y-stick?
Mess.
And here comes
Ó, nei, mess, já, mess, já.
the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right
Oh.
at the line.
Þetta var fucking klikkað, sko. Ég skil ekki okkur að fíla svo mikið play action, sko. Ég þóla það ekki, sko.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. But he will find his man Samuel. And he's brought down.
Grímur og sitt play action, ég fatt það ekki, sko.
Niners now going to use the first of their timeouts.
Ég er góður
Hann
að
alltaf, gerðu play action, gerðu play action.
Half number one.
Þú og þitt mess.
Run with 3 tight ends here.
Gauð, ég er ekki að nota mikið mess. Þegar ég er að kúka og ég þarf að bjarga mér, þá hendi ég mér í play action. Nei, ég hætti mess.
That's into the hands of Dwelly. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays.
Æ, af hverju er ég að gera þetta, maður?
First down. Now Garoppolo. Flush to his right.
Þú ert ekki með neitt superstar, sko.
This one caught. It's Samuel. Touchdown. Deebo Samuel. 35 yards. And the Niners
Ég trúi ekki. Mikið voru að vinna hann.
will grab the lead. Gold with the extra point, and that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime.
Óf!
Down, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Isaiah McKenzie now on the return. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Allen off the play fake. Going deep for Diggs. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Timeout.
I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well. Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. He completes it.
Hvað er það field goal?
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Trying to lay one up deep. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call. But they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
Being chased out left. Going deep for Diggs. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Nej.
Going deep for Diggs. And it looked like he got the
Var það dragvíla?
Þetta var Grímur, nei, Majó setjum.
It's the 49ers in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them because is it going to win the game? No.
Måste runna?
To bring some life to your headlines.
Det är Ronna bara. Fucking Grímur säger att jag inte tigger.
To the air, Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield, and he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
No, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Allen's throw is complete.
Was det alltid throw and sack?
That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second.
Gjorde något så ofta.
He is going to have a Bills first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. So from inside Niner territory now, this is
Jag tror de är fucking...
at the 45-yard line.
Han har spice han.
To his tight end out on the right side, and he's got this down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And again it's Allen.
Bro, þú bara henda í cover sync bara í hvert einasta skipti.
Nei, cover 2.
Jú. Já, cover 2 sync.
Mikki spílar ekki, hann spílar það inside.
Ef hann að spila inside maður, þá var það fucking... Hanna...
Cover 2?
Nei, ég man ekki hvað fucking hitt heitir.
Hætta kutta! Það er ekki cover 4 sannig, það er cover 2.
Það er ekki cover 4, ég veit það. Jú, þú getur gert cover 4 hann að contain. Farið cover 4 contain.
Nei,
Það hann er að spila svo fucking medium route. After sync, Niki.
Nei. Cover 2? Nei.
Cover 2 sync.
Þetta er cover 2 drop.
Ok, droppa, ok.
Hvað ertu bara að reyna að eyða tíma? Taktu forð, bannaða fylgjóla. Úi! Þetta er fake. Þetta er fake. Það var ekki fake. Ég ætla að gera bara saman þú vinna þannig.
Bro. Færði þið ekki fyrir fucking 4th and 3, bro?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ballgame. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
And some play callers, when they go into games, they don't mind calling a lot of screens and they don't care what down. They were maybe 1 block away from really having something there to start this drive. Good job defensively to cut through the blockers and make a tackle on the screen, or that could have gone for maybe 15 or 20 yards.
Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 3 to go. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Mitchell, and he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 45 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter.
Ég er stressaður. Ég veit ekki.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now a pass hauled in downfield. Touchdown, 49ers!
16, 4, 6. Fuck! Já, það var bara íða klukkuna, sko.
You could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go when he was flush from the pocket. A lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there too.
McKenzie returning it.
Hvað er fumblið?
Right on the chalk of the 20. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
I think the best offenses love to give the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Now Allen, gotta have this one. That's taken in by Knox. He'll have a
Ég ætla að vera að henda
first
Hví.
down at
Þetta var
the
hræddur, sko.
40 before he's out of bounds. 4th down, trailing in the fourth
Fuck, ég get ekki
quarter.
svona hvað ítt á.
Compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Now the Bills
Kemur í smá spil, mér langar að sjá þig á mikið spila, sko. Mér langar að sjá þig í slandanum minn.
with 65 seconds remaining.
Varst að vakna, þú varst að segja að þú myndi koma heim klukkan 11?
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Ef þú vinnum ykkar, þá skal ég gefa þér 1000 skall.
He's got his target.
Oh my god, bro, hvað það greip hann?
This one all the way down inside the 20. Tell you what, he's been able to put
Það er alltaf streymi í gangi á milli hans og Mikka.
Call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And Allen will
Fuck.
have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end.
Nei.
So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his scanning
Fuck!
when it was time to exit the pocket and go. All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Throwing is Allen. And he's got it.
Nei!
And they have taken the lead here in the
Hvað hendur í?
So for
That's
those
fun.
of little faith,
Þetta var bara basic slant.
have to lead with a touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
I just saw it on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did.
Býtu, varst ekki búin að koma, varst ekki með gott lið í Ultimate Team?
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. One final try now for Garoppolo.
Hvað meinar þau?
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to hang on the final play. Well, we were in for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every
Er ég bara betri en Grímur? Já, ég reynda að vann hann sjálfur, sko.
but at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3-4,
Ég með þess að vann hann með Panthers í bara venjulegu liði.
and that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
Eða tæpleikur með þín og Grím. Og þau eru með 49ers og Bill. Hérna Packers.
Ha?